everybody, welcome in. We're going to play Star Wars Battle for Hoth, which is a system of Memoir 44.
It's related, yes.
Basically, yeah. I got Bruke here with me to teach me, because I've watched the video on this, but I don't know how to play it. So we're going to go to the table and just shoot each other, I think.
All right.
All right. This is what it looks like.
Now,
There we go.
there's a lot of moving parts on this, so I'm going to start off with an explanation.
Okay.
This is a competitive, dice-based game about combat for two people.
Gotcha.
There are ways to play it with more than two people, but the primary version, if you buy a single copy of the game, is 1 versus 1.
Yeah.
Now, in this we have the light side
The good guys.
versus the dark side.
Yep.
We control our units with cards. These are the command cards, and we will start with a given number of them depending on the scenario. There are individual scenarios, of which the scenario book comes with 18, and then there are campaigns, which also come in the box, which include multiple linked scenarios that go together.
Oh, okay. I haven't dug into my copy yet, so.
I have not yet done the campaigns either, but they look good.
Dr. Stein said, Command and Colors System FYI. Yes.
Yes. I did not assume that anyone knew that.
Dr. Stein would.
Okay. Now, in addition to your command cards, each of us at the beginning of the game chooses a leader who has 3 special leader cards. These will be shuffled into our regular deck.
Okay.
And you'll know they're leader cards because they have a green band at the bottom. I have chosen Darth Vader as my leader, but there are 2 other relatively unknown dark side leaders. Whereas if you play the Rebel side, their leader options are Princess Leia, Han Solo, or Luke Skywalker.
Yeah. And I went with Luke, and his has a yellow band at the bottom.
Yes. Now, the command cards are how we're going to essentially control our units. Before I go into this, though, I'm going to talk about what the units are and what they can do. The units are the plastic minis. There are also terrain tiles on the board and special tokens. So we'll start with the terrain tiles. The terrain tiles modify the board. In this case, we have ridges. Ridges here will prevent the AT-ATs from moving onto them. They also provide protection. An enemy on a ridge reduces the number of dice used to attack us. Remember, this is dice-based. So if a unit, which is all of the minis in a space, that's 1 unit, even though it has 4 pieces, it operates and moves as a single unit.
Okay.
It would normally, in a case like this, these rebels, if they were here, would be able to take 3 dice to attack me. However, because I'm on a ridge, they would subtract 1 dice.
Oh, okay.
So
You have
preventing
advantage.
preventing the movements of the AT-ATs, lowering attacks by 1 dice, and blocking line of sight. So if these guys were like this, they couldn't see each other.
Okay, okay.
And those are the things of ridges. Now, there is a special rule. If 2 units are on ridges, like this, and there was a ridge in between us, the ridges would not block line of sight for other people that are also on ridges.
Gotcha, okay.
That's worth knowing.
We're at high level, both at the same level, basically.
In addition, we have ruins, of which on this board there are 2 ruins tiles here. The wreckage ruins, they end movement. A unit that enters a space with wreckage or buildings like this immediately stops their movement and may not move any further that turn. An attack, a unit may not attack the turn that it moves into a building wreckage. So if these guys move in here, that's pretty much it. They're not going to move any further. They're not going to attack. And protection. And attacking an enemy that is in a building wreckage reduces the number of attack dice by 2. And other units reduce... I'm sorry, I misspoke. These guys... Okay, yeah, vehicles. So
okay.
These are vehicles, these are vehicles.
Okay.
They subtract 2 dice attacking these guys, whereas infantry and other things that are not vehicles would only subtract 1 dice. So,
okay.
For example, if these guys were in this wreckage, This AT-AT, which normally gets 3 dice, would only get 1 dice.
Oh, drop it. Okay.
And these guys right here, which would normally get 3 dice, would only get 2 dice.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Welcome in, Cosmic Beat. Good to see you.
So we've covered ridges and we've covered wreckage. Let's talk about rocks right here. Rocks, again, are a unit that enters rocks hexes, may stop movement, and may take no further movement that turn. So it stops movement, just like the buildings here do, the wreckage. A unit may not attack the turn it moves into rocks. So very similar to the wreckage, if you move into the rocks, your movement ends and you cannot attack. Protection. When attacking an enemy unit that is on rocks, vehicles reduce the number of attack dice by 2, and other units reduce the attack by 1.
Okay.
And the rocks will block line of sight, as does the wreckage. They're remarkably similar. I'm looking to see if there's any significant differences. They look
as far
very
as the ruin?
similar. Yeah, they look the same.
Curious.
The attack dice. Here we are. The difference is that if you're in the wreckage, a vehicle that is in wreckage reduces its attack rolls by 2 dice.
Oh, okay.
But infantry is not affected.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if the AT-AT for some reason was to enter
Got
here,
in there.
it would stop its movement and it couldn't attack. And then if it stayed there the next round and did attack, it would lose 2 of its dice.
Okay.
So that's the only difference between this, is if the AT-AT went into the rocks and stayed there, it wouldn't lose dice. And then the trenches, which are here. Trenches provide protection for infantry. When attacking an infantry that is on trenches, all units reduce the attack by 1 dice. In addition, an infantry unit that is on a trench may ignore 1 retreat that is rolled against it. And we'll talk about that in just a moment.
Okay.
The dice and the attacks.
Gotcha.
So this is the dark side units. And the silhouette of an infantry shows 2 options. It shows moving 1 hex plus firing, or moving 2 hexes. So these guys could go 1, 2,
Turn.
or they could go 1 and then shoot.
Gotcha.
Now with the shooting diagram, it shows 3 hexes, which means they have a range of 3, but the first hex has 3 dice, the next hex has 2 dice, and that dice has 1. So if these guys were, say, right here, they could shoot at this. Because it's adjacent, they would get 3 dice. Here, if they shot here, it is 3 away. They would get 2 dice. And if they shot 1, 2, 3, all the way to these guys, they would normally get 1 dice.
Okay.
Of course, there's modifiers. These are infantry in a trench, so even though they're normally 2 dice, it would really only be 1 because of the trench bonus.
My understanding of line of sight, too, is like the center of the hex to a center of the hex. If you can see
yes,
that, then they're within line of sight.
and you can cross along the edge of something, but you can't go through it.
Right.
Also note that the example where I had 1 dice here to attack these guys, but the rocks would actually reduce that by 1 dice too.
So you couldn't shoot me from there. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now, that covers the 4 types of terrain used in this. There are a few other types like crevasses that block movement but not line of sight, and there's a few others. The light side units, dark side units. Okay, we do not have any of the probe droids. But we do have AT-ATs. AT-ATs are interesting because if you look at their silhouette, they get to move 1, and then they can shoot, but they do 3 dice at all 3 ranges of hex.
Jeez, nice.
So their doesn't drop off with range, it stays 3 dice. But they only move 1. They never have the option to move 2. If we flip this over, we see the rebels. The rebels are essentially similar to the dark side, except they only have 3 pieces in their space, so they can be eliminated with 3 hits, whereas it takes 4 points of damage to eliminate these guys. So they have the same thing. They can move 1 and fire, or they can move 2. And if they fire, they have the same range of 3 with a drop-off. 3 dice, 2 dice, 1 dice.
Okay. Same. Yeah, my guy.
Now the land speeders have a movement of 3.
Okay.
And they have 4 dice against adjacent targets, 2 dice against targets that are 2 spaces away. And they do not have a range of 3, but that's a very large number of dice. 4 dice, I think, is quite exceptional.
Yeah.
The turrets here, they have very long range, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I am not familiar actually with that last icon. Give me just a moment.
Okay.
Because I would not want to teach you wrong.
Don't do that. I want to know.
I would have to give you all refunds if I did that.
Yeah, jeez. So I did see in this game, Griff Dog. Yes, to you. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Appreciate that. Continue my quest for 1,000 follows. Both here and on YouTube. I am streaming on YouTube as well, if that is your preference. I don't discriminate. But hopefully you are looking to watch some Battle for Hoth from who made this?
This was made by Days of Wonder.
Days of Wonder. There we go.
So I did verify. You'll see that these have a range of 4, and that's just orange because it happens to note that it's extreme range.
Okay.
Most things don't have a range of 4.
Gotcha. Okay.
However, you do know that these will never move and they will never retreat.
Makes sense. I didn't think they would.
Okay. So let's talk about the dice rolling. If you roll a dice and you get a blast result, that will always inflict a point of damage.
Okay.
If you get a blue result, that will also inflict damage to infantry. And you can see this because on the reference card, you see the blast and the blue infantry symbol. That's what can hit these guys. Same token here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My guys also have the blast or the blue infantry. Now, there is also a vehicle symbol, which is the black one. So the land speeders here, or the snow speeders, whatever, they can be hit with a blast, which is always a hit, or they can be hit with a black vehicle symbol.
Okay.
Now, these turrets, which are fortified, they are only hit on blast symbols.
Gotcha. Okay.
And they ignore retreat symbols. So this is a retreat symbol. After all blasts and other hits are accounted for, if there are still units left and there are retreat symbols, that unit must retreat.
Can bravely run away.
You must retreat back to your baseline. So if the rebels, they have to move closer to this line. And for the dark side, they have to move closer to this line. If you cannot retreat, then you take a point of damage instead.
Gotcha.
If you have to retreat.
If I'm on the back line, basically. Okay.
Or if there's other units in the way.
Oh, right.
You cannot retreat through units.
True.
You can't retreat through certain types of terrain.
Gotcha.
Now we've got, I believe.
Yep, Rift Dog, if you enjoy Twitch, that is cool.
Okay. I need to quickly look up one more thing. This is my first time using the AT-ATs, so bear with me.
No, you're fine. So we're gonna be we're just kind of going through the rules right now. We're gonna get playing, but just playing anybody new. I will be doing streams pretty much every Monday for the near future. I have a full queue of games that I have been given by publishers. This one was not given. This is Bruke paid for his. I paid for mine. So maybe at some point we'll have a gigantic battle if somebody else wants to join in. But next week, next Monday, look for Knitting Circle. Will be probably the main game being played. Looks like it's going to be Leanne and Ash are going to join in for that one. Amongst some other smaller card games that I have to do some streams for. So come back next Monday too.
Okay. The AT-ATs have a special thing. They're hit initially on a blast or a vehicle. However, any dice that would hit them are not automatically going to assign damage. They must be re-rolled, and a blast must be gotten to actually...
The gear has to be re-rolled?
The gear or the blast.
Both, okay.
Either one has to re-roll. So if I was to roll this and I got a gear and a blast and a red X, which is a miss, these two would normally be hits against vehicles, like the land speeder or the AT-AT. But because the AT-AT requires a confirmation roll, these two dice must be confirmed.
Re-rolled.
And only if there is a blast rolled would those count.
Gotcha.
So they're very hard to destroy.
Makes sense. They're humongous beasts of machines.
Now, a couple other things. We have some tokens here, and we have the shield generators. Shield generators are an objective. They do not move. They take one hit. They are destroyed on blasts, and that is a special for this particular scenario.
Okay.
They're not in every scenario. If the dark side can destroy both of them, this particular scenario specifies that that is the victory condition for the dark side.
You have to take out both of my field generators. Okay.
Yep.
And
Now-
these plastic ones were a exclusive Gen Con item.
Was it exclusive to
I
Gen
don't,
Con?
I don't know if they were going to do it with. Well, I don't. That's not in the retail. There's the cardboard pieces.
Yeah, I know in the card.
I don't know if they're exclusive to. They may be like for purchase afterwards, but they came along with the Gen Con copy.
Yeah, which also came with one of these too, but we're not using in this
Yeah,
scenario.
not in this scenario. Yeah.
Now, the tokens here we'll come to in just a moment. Let's continue talking about victory conditions in the scenario.
Okay. Yeah.
So every scenario, which this is number 10, target the shield generators, shows you the map layout and how to set it up, which terrain tiles and where they go and where the units go. And then it gives you starting command cards, how many cards each side gets, and what the victory conditions are and any special rules. Now, the special rule for this is that there are shield generators here, and if the dark side destroys both of them, sudden death, they win instantly. However, normally, victory is by accumulation of medals. So, every time the rebels kill one of my units, they're going to get a medal. And there are certain units, such as probe droids, that I may have that don't normally generate medals, but that depends on the scenario. In this scenario, there are no probe droids. They do look like this. And if you're familiar with the second Star Wars movie or the fifth, depending on how you count, you would recognize them from the movie.
Right.
So you need 5 medals to win,
Yep.
which are tracked here with these. And it doesn't specifically say this, but I tend to put them in these little circles
That's
here.
what I've seen, like with playthroughs and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, you will also start with 4 cards. So you'll take your command cards and you're going to shuffle your leaders in there.
All right.
And I'll take mine in a moment, but I want to explain the command cards using mine as a demonstration.
Okay.
The command cards will typically have either a zone map like this, or they will not have a zone map. If they have a zone map, it usually will show a number, and that is how many units within that zone, and it's orientated related to the person playing it. So I would orientate them like this. This tells me the middle zone. This tells me the right zone, and there's probably one like this, which is the left zone. And sometimes it'll be a number. I can choose any one unit in this area, and border ones like this count as being in both for selection purposes. Sometimes it will say all, and then you can just do all of them. When you activate units, you will typically select all the units you're going to choose. You indicate them first before you move anything. So this says order 3 units of my choice. I could say, okay, I'm selecting this one, and this one. Once I've indicated all the units that I'm going to activate, then I move all my units. Once all the units have been moved, then I can begin shooting one at a time. Now, in a lot of war games, if I had, for example, 2 units like this, and you had a unit like this, you might think that I just want to combine all the dice, but you don't want to combine the dice, because if I fire here, some of the results may be routes, which may cause the units to move. In this case, they can't route, but let's say they were there. Let's say I was firing like this. It is possible that this unit could cause that unit to route, which would make them farther away and give me less dice for this unit.
Okay.
So that is a careful thing that you must consider.
And these units always travel in the same. They don't ever split. They're
No, they
always
never split.
that many in the unit. Okay.
Also, a common question is if this unit of 4 gets 3 dice for being adjacent to an enemy, what if there's only one guy left?
Right.
He still gets the same number of
amount.
dice.
Okay, I had that question too. Okay.
Yeah.
I get 4 of these, you said?
Yeah, you're going to get 4. And the number of cards you get is also determined by the scenario.
Okay.
I will get 4 as well. So we've talked about the zones versus just saying a certain number of units. Some of the cards will have other features. Like this one says, when drawing a new command card, because you'll draw up at the end of your turn, you would draw 2 of them choose one of the two that you drew and then discard the other. So that's kind of like a little bit of searching through your deck.
Gotcha. Okay.
Your leaders tend to have greater powers, like Darth Vader. He can order a unit of my choice to attack, and then he can order that unit to activate again.
Nice.
That's very common. This one here, for example, I get to order all of my units, every unit on the table, but they all get 1 dice less to attack. And then this one is I get to order 2 units of my choice, but anytime that they roll retreats, those retreats are treated as the blast symbols.
Okay.
So the leader cards are extremely powerful. And I'm going to shuffle mine in.
All right. All right.
The play will consist of us alternating playing 1 card and then drawing back up after we finish following the card's instructions.
I seem to, as far as like line of sight type stuff, if you have units here and here, and there's a unit here, you can't technically shoot if there's units on each side of that are adjacent to you. You know what I mean? So like say I got here and here, and I got units here, and then you got people here. I can't shoot through because
Yeah, your units will
they
block
would
line
block
of
line
sight.
of sight.
Yes.
Or if terrain and a unit could also do that as well.
Yes, units do block line of sight and movement.
So
I actually lost a game not too long ago because I had too many units together and I had to retreat, and I could not retreat because my own units were in the way.
we're blocking the way.
I was destroyed, and that was my last thing that caused my opponent to get
The way-
a medal
okay.
and then win.
Boo. Goodness. All right.
Okay. I believe I've covered everything.
I think so. Yeah, I feel pretty good about it.
Hopefully I wasn't too verbose.
No, it's good to get a clear explanation of
The scenario will also identify who starts. In this case, I will be starting.
what were these tokens.
Ah, yes, we did forget something.
Yes.
So in the basic versions of the game, these tokens are not used. But in this version, they will be used. And I will really quickly read out of the rulebook just so I don't miss anything.
Okay.
These are called Special Forces units, and the token moves with the unit to indicate that it's special. A particular Special Forces token indicates that this is an assault unit, and they have a special thing where if, after resolving a combat when they are adjacent to an enemy, if they either completely destroy the enemy or force the enemy to rout, then they may conduct what's called a breakthrough, which means that they will then advance forward into the space where that unit was, and then they may attack again.
Oh, geez. Relentless.
Yep. But not all of my guys can do that. Only the one with a Special
those
Forces
ones,
token.
okay.
Now, this Special Forces token is double-sided. One side looks like this, and one side looks like that. This side is the movement side. This is the in-place side. So it starts the game in place. This is a heavy weapon. And what essentially happens is, while this is in this version, the in-place version, then my effect is that my units may re-roll any of their attack dice 1 time.
Oh, okay.
So let's say you have some rebels running up on me, and these guys would normally get 2 dice, and I roll them, and I don't like what I get. Let's say I get this. I may opt to re-roll them. However, whichever ones I re-roll can only be re-rolled once. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Now, the thing is whenever this unit moves, this immediately flips to the moving side, which means that it does no benefit.
No longer have the big gun.
They can still attack,
Yeah.
but they won't attack with any benefits.
Gotcha.
The next time they activate, if they do not move, they can set it up in place of moving, and then it will
okay.
act. It will become effective.
So it's
again.
like it's so heavy, it takes 2 moves to actually get it in place.
Okay.
Got it. Makes sense.
And
I like that. I
and
don't
again,
like facing it.
the AT-ATs and these turrets will never retreat. They can ignore retreat rolls.
Okay.
I think I've covered everything. I am going to look at my options.
Yeah, let me look at what I got here. Ooh, that's kind of nice. We play one of these per
Yep.
per turn. Okay.
One per turn. I will start
Okay.
with an assault card.
Ah.
The assault card shows all the units in the center. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 potential units, and I can activate all of them. I will declare that I intend to activate all 4 of them.
Okay.
I can choose the order of activation. These guys
My guy's back
are
over
going
there.
to move here and then here.
Okay.
They move 2. These guys move here. That's 1. They can still shoot.
Yep.
In fact, yeah. These guys will also move 1, and they can shoot. And then this will move 1, and it can shoot, except its line of fire is blocked.
Blocked now. Yep.
In fact, if I was clever, I would leave these guys back. In fact, do you mind if I retcon
No,
that?
that's fine.
Okay, so yeah.
I'm still part of your turn.
All right. So now I have moved everyone who's going to move. Now I can declare attacks. I'm going to start with these guys. They have a range of 3. However, this terrain, even though I would normally get 1 dice, the terrain eliminates that dice.
Blocks 1. Yep.
But these guys, these would normally get 2 dice because of range 2. 1 is lost because I'm firing into there, and I will roll the 1 dice that I do get. I got a blue rebel,
Okay.
so one of those guys is gone.
Guys. Boop.
And then these also would normally get 2 dice. However, I lose 1 for that terrain, so I will roll 1. A blast.
Dang.
The guy dies.
Oh.
But they still fight at full effectiveness.
Right. He's still yeah.
Now, here I'm looking at this. Center to center, I'm going to be moving through one of my units, so that I do not have line of sight yet. And these guys are just too far away. So the AT-AT technically can't fire at anything.
Okay.
This card is discarded. And then I draw a replacement card, and that is my turn.
Okay. All right. I will. I'm going to do assault here on the right side. So all
Okay.
go into action, so I can.
They technically started in the trenches.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
We move
for
them around.
examples.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to move 1 there. They'll be able to attack.
How do we see the chat? I don't see any.
Right there on the right side.
Oh.
Just that. Right there.
Okay.
I will. How far can that gun? 4 spaces, right?
Mhm.
So I can go 1, 2. That'll be a 3 for that. If I move in here, it's not. Will that block that line of sight?
No, because it'd be center to center. It'd be going like this. What
Okay.
I would recommend is if you do a lot of these games, is you can go and get like a cheap little $9 or $10 level square,
Yeah.
and it'll project like a
Just
laser
line
beam
it up.
line and line them up. They're
Makes
really
sense.
useful for that. I should have brought one.
I'm gonna do that actually. Move 1,
Okay.
and I can do my speeder too, right?
Mhm.
That moves up to 3.
Yes.
Okay. Except the trench,
The trenches do not affect the movement
Movement.
of the unit.
I fly over it. Okay. 1, 2. I think I'll stop there actually. Okay. So
Then you can declare your attacks.
I'm gonna attack these guys with their.
Okay.
I'm 1.
So
So I only roll
2 away.
Yep.
So you would get 2 dice for the distance,
2 dice.
and then they are in wreckage.
Oh, that's right.
So in wreckage, an attacking enemy unit that is on when attacking an enemy unit that is on wreckage, vehicles reduce the attack by 2 dice. Other units reduce the attack by 1 dice. So you're down to 1
So I'll
dice.
just be rolling 1. Okay.
Mhm.
That's fine. I'm gonna roll that and hit. Dead. Next guys are gonna attack the same.
Okay. That's a route.
That's a route.
So I have to retreat, and
Okay.
this is my valid retreat spot, and this
Okay.
goes with them.
You. on that move to the speeder. He is 2 away, so he's rolling 2 dice. They are regular terrain.
2 hits.
2 hits. And then next, my turret.
Which, at that range, if you look at your diagram, gets 2 dice.
2 dice, okay. I will go after them there.
1 dice, and the vehicle hit does not affect infantry.
Okay, that's only with the
That's only vehicle hits.
vehicles hits. And I think that's it.
That was not bad.
I got a little bit of damage done. So
Okay. Draw up so you have your
Oh,
normal
yep.
cards.
Okay.
Okay. For the benefit of the audience, I will show them what I got. I don't know if they can see.
Kinda.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough one.
Stuff.
You need more webcams so we can have them on our cards.
Hey, if anybody would like to donate,
I got 3 of them at home.
Hey, okay. Well,
Okay.
then we can put cameras all over this place if you want to.
That's right.
Set some pocket cams.
Let me see. I will choose to play the recon card.
Okay.
And that allows me to activate 1 unit in my left quadrant. And when drawing my next command card, I can draw 2, choose one of them, and then discard the other. So I'll get a little bit of deck manipulation there. I will choose to activate the AT-AT. And it's going to go 1 movement. It has a range of 3. Nothing's in range.
Okay.
But I just wanted to get it a little into better position.
Sure.
This card is discarded, and I draw 2 of these because of that. I will select... Oh, that's not even a choice. I'm definitely taking this one. I will discard Search and Destroy.
Okay. Suspect he got a leader card.
I did.
Aha. Okay. I will. Yeah. I am going to do Trooper Assault. There. Order all infantry units in 1 section. These units roll 1 additional die. So I'm going to do this section.
Okay.
So I'm going to move.
All right.
Move. Does this block?
That will block... let me check. Wreckages will... it ends movement, and...
These guys, we're figuring out if that blocks
yes.
line of sight.
So, let's see. Line of sight, it does block line of sight, but you're good because you can go along the edge of it.
Okay. That's what, yeah. So, these are both 2 away, so I'm going to be attacking with 2, correct?
Now, doesn't that card stipulate you get an extra dice?
Oh, yes, you're right, yeah. Thank you. These units roll 1 additional dice, so I'm going to be rolling 3 for those ones. So, it was only the trooper. So,
Okay, so
a hit.
1 kill.
Yep.
And then they have to retreat.
Yep, so they're going to go back.
Now, do these guys want to still fire at them? Because it's reduced dice, or you can fire at the AT-AT.
I'll still shoot at those guys.
All right.
Because I still get the extra dice, so I'll be at 2 still.
Correct.
All right, so we'll do that.
And that forces a retreat. They have nowhere to
They
retreat to, so they lose 1 guy for each retreat they can't make.
All right, so there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
That's
I appreciate that, Bones. I'm glad you still watch along. And then I draw up. Yeah, I'm aiming at your special forces first. Get those guys out of here.
Okay. We shall do the Imperial Assault.
Ooh.
I may order 3 units of the same type, and those units may move 1 additional hex.
I don't like it.
You shouldn't like it. We will activate the AT-ATs, all 3 of them.
Oh, no.
So he will go to-tump.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Shield generators will die.
Yeah, exactly. Goodness. Well, let's see what I'm focusing on now.
Okay. So this AT-AT will get 3 dice,
Oof.
and he's firing at these guys.
Ball misses.
2 blasts and a trooper.
Oh my god,
They're
you
all
wiped
dead.
them right off the map.
Now, normally I would get a medal for that,
Yep.
which would be towards victory, but my special rules are I only get points for the shield
For that.
generators.
So yeah, you have a very specific.
Now
you
here,
do.
I want to shoot this thing because I think it's dangerous.
Oh,
I get 3
just
dice.
sitting
Now
there.
this is only destroyed on blasts.
gotcha. Okay.
I did not get
Nothing.
any blasts.
Yep.
Ah,
That was luck.
and it ignores retreats.
Yep.
So,
Whew.
this one also gets 3 dice at range
Ah.
3 though, so it's going to go for that same turret.
Oh,
No! All right.
It was
all right.
almost a blast. That one rolled right over. Whew. Okay.
And I get to draw another card.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Yeesh. Boy. I'm going to do the raid. It allows me to do 2 units in the middle here.
Those turrets are well positioned on those dividers where they count for.
For both, yeah, that is nice. So I can do a turret if I want to.
Yes,
right?
it's a unit.
Okay. That I will do. That's blocked. And then I will do.
Which turret?
So I'm going to be doing this turret.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move this unit up.
Okay.
And we are going to try to do some damage to that guy.
You leave the protection of the trenches. Okay.
Oh, true.
That's okay. I'm very all right with it.
Well, I get more die rolls. That's the advantage. Well, I'm less worried about the middle. The sides are where my field generators are a little. That's not great. Okay. So I'm gonna attack with that guy. You're 2 away, so he gets 3 dice.
Mm-hmm. Now you have 2 blasts and a vehicle, but you
I
have to get
re-roll.
confirmations. So you
So
have
all
to roll
three
all
of them.
3 of them, and you're looking for blasts on the confirmation.
Okay, blast. Okay.
You were not able to take down the AT-AT.
Dang it. All right. This guy, this troop,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna attack with 3.
You got a vehicle,
I
and
get
so
to
you have to
re-roll that
you have
one.
to re-roll that to get a confirmation.
Ah, dang it. Okay.
These guys ignore retreats.
Brutal. Okay.
Well, AT-ATs are tough.
Yeah, they're big, gigantic things. All right, that was what I did.
Yeah.
That could have went better.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I will use precision fire.
Okay.
I only order 1 vehicle unit, but that unit may go 1 extra hex and gets 1 additional die.
Okay.
So this guy is going to go kathunk, kathunk, and he will get 4 dice to attack these guys.
Okay.
I wish I could hit the shield generator, but there's these guys in the way.
Right, we're meat shields.
That is 3 hits.
Which one were you going for? This one. Okay. Oof. That's brutal.
Okay. Precision fire is down. And I draw a replacement card. You need to kill an AT-AT.
I really do. I was hoping that on that last turn to do it. All right.
Thing is if you do kill the AT-ATs, I really don't have much else because you got the speeders and the turrets that'll tear me apart.
Right. Okay. Since that guy's encroaching on my space here, I'm gonna play this assault where I'm gonna attack all on this side. Gonna go after him. He's 2 Wait, what did? Oh, did you grab a?
Oh, yeah,
extra
sorry.
deck? Okay, that's okay. So turret's gonna do.
Wait.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Okay, trenches. That may change things.
I made a mistake.
Okay.
I had 4 dice because I had a card that gave me an extra dice. I forgot to reduce 1 for the trenches. Put those guys back. We got to redo that.
Oh, okay.
They may not be dead.
All right. Let's see.
I don't want to cheat you.
All right.
So I had +1 dice for my card, -1 for the trenches.
Trench. Gotcha.
And I end up with nothing.
Okay. I like that better.
Well, fair is fair.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah.
is
No,
fair.
that's good. We want to play that.
Now you've got enough you might take out an ad.
Now I'm gonna all 3 of them.
Mhm.
Not gonna move, but they're gonna attack. But I'll start with the turret just to see what happens there. So I roll 3.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Nothing. I had to roll a gear, right, to be able
Gear
to
or a blast.
or a blast. All right. These guys will attack. Do I ever get reduced die because of I'm in the trench?
Nope, you're fine.
Okay.
Infantry loves trenches.
Okay. Good deal.
Now you have 2
Two
blasts.
blasts.
They have to be confirmed though. So roll and
Yep.
see if you get a confirm.
Come on.
Oh, down goes the AT-AT.
Nice. That's a good feeling.
That is a medal for you.
Nice. Okay. 1/5 of the way there.
Yeah.
Could still, so I can still activate these guys if I want. Or...
Yeah. Well, you announced that you were activating everybody. So.
Okay, so I can move one and then.
Well, technically the movement happens before.
Okay,
any
that's
of the
what.
shooting.
So you do all your movement first.
Declare all the
shooting.
activations, then
Got
all
it.
the movement, then all the shooting.
Okay, so these guys could only shoot if that something
Yeah.
was in range, but there's nothing that's
Yep.
in their range. Okay, that was the end of that.
So draw your next card.
Yep.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, that's kind of nice.
Okay. I will choose to play direct from HQ, which gives me order 3 units of my choice. I will select these guys, and these guys, and this guy.
Okay.
So movement then happens. This will go move of 1. Move of 1. These guys will also move 2, but that means they can't attack, and their heavy weapon goes to there.
Cannot re-roll your attack.
Correct.
Okay.
That's this. Now I get my attacks. These guys have 3 dice, or 2 if I want to attack this guy. I think I want to attack this guy with 2
Figure
dice.
that out.
That looks like a blue.
Yep, you got me.
And then with this guy, I'm going after that land speeder.
Oh man.
3 dice from the AT-AT. I got 2 blasts.
Okay, that one's gone.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And that's me.
Okay.
This is my card.
I'm going to play raid on the left side here. These guys here. Attack with my turret. I'll actually get 4 dice against him.
Mm-hmm. 3 vehicles, so
All
go
right.
ahead and try to confirm.
Oh man.
Nope.
That's so
We're not able to
brutal.
confirm.
Ugh. All right. That didn't go away well. I wanted it to. All right, I'm going to attack that guy with a 3 dice.
Okay. You got a blast in the vehicle, so 2 dice to try and confirm.
Come on, blast. Oh, man.
Yeah.
That went nowhere. Okay.
Okay.
Would have been a lot better if that happened.
Okay. I will choose the pincer move.
Okay.
I may activate 2 from this and 2 from this.
Makes sense.
I will activate these guys and these guys. And then I will activate these guys and these guys.
Okay.
So for movements, he's going to move 1. And he's going to move 1. Then these guys are not going to move, which allows their heavy weapon to flip back over.
Makes sense.
And these guys are going to move 1, 2.
Okay.
Which means they will not fire.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Okay. Now for attacks, this guy is going to fire. He has line of sight because it goes along this. He's going to get 2 because of distance.
2. Yep.
2. His special ability will not trigger because he's not in close combat, so he cannot do any sort of breaching. He gets nothing except a retreat.
Retreat, right?
Yep, so you have to retreat back.
I'll go here.
Okay. The AT-AT is going to fire at this. 3 dice.
Hardly ever use them.
I got a blast.
Okay. So my speeders are gone.
Yeah.
We're not in good shape, folks.
Over here, these guys, they have now their heavy weapon, which means they will be able to re-roll dice.
Yep, all of them.
So they get 3 on this. I will choose to re-roll the 2 misses.
Okay. You don't have to reroll all of them?
I don't have to re-roll all of them.
Okay.
Still only
Didn't
got 1,
matter.
so 1
Okay.
blast. And then these guys move too far, so they cannot attack.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do. I'm gonna play Recon in Force, which allows me to activate a unit in each section.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna be activating turret, these guys, and turret. First off, yep, I need 1 more for this guy's gonna attack.
Before you do that,
Okay, go ahead.
Are these guys going to move?
No.
Okay,
They're just
just checking.
gonna,
Okay.
yeah. They're gonna see what this guy. Well, yeah. They're not gonna move either way. They want to attack what's around them. So yeah, we're good. All right.
So that's a gear. You can roll to try and confirm it.
Roll that. Come on, blast. Put them on blast. Nope.
Oh.
Miss. Okay. So these guys are gonna do. Well, I guess they're gonna turret. Well, I'm not gonna. He's farther out. Okay. They're gonna attack that guy.
Mm-hmm.
1. Come on. There's only 1 blast on here, right?
Yep, only 1
yeah.
blast.
1 out of 6. Let me see it.
No.
All right. So nothing happened over there. Then this last one is gonna attack for 3. It's 1 away or 2 away.
Mm-hmm.
So come on.
You have a blast in a vehicle. You get 2 tries to confirm.
Nice. Come on.
Oh,
yeah,
it
it's
goes
out.
down, and you get
Boy.
another victory token.
3 attacks. It took. Oh, okay. That's a little better.
Yeah, my left flank is not going well for
Yeah.
me. Doing good, okay over here. But,
Yeah, you got boatloads. This field generator is in bad shape.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is feeling a little better. Yikes.
Okay, so don't forget you got a card to draw. That one's discarded.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Darth Vader inspires the forces. I'm using my leader. I may order 2 units of my choice. Any retreats that are rolled are treated as blasts.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So the 2 units I'm going to select are these guys and these guys. So these guys have 3 dice to attack here.
Come on,
And they've got their heavy weapon established,
So
so
they
they
can
can do
do
re-rolls. I'm going to re-roll these 2. You decide if that's a cocked die or not.
That's fine. So,
Well, there's only 2 of them there
there's
anyway.
2.
so
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so they're dead. And then this has 3 dice, and it's going to go up against this. And retreats do count as blasts because of this special card. So that would be a hit.
So this takes us out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, that's not good.
The power of Darth Vader is not to be trifled with.
For sure. Oh.
Where's your hero? I don't see him helping you out.
Right. Well, yeah, this one leader card just is now useless because of circumstance.
Usually if it like refers to a unit you no longer have on the board, it'll say alternately, if you don't have a vehicle, then do this. So
okay.
Make sure you read it carefully. They usually don't have cards that are worthless. Especially not leader cards.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's not worthless, but it's not as great as it was. All right. I'm going to do.
I like the way this guy thinks. Your victory token is upside down.
That's why I turned it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
It would have counted if I would have caught it before he did.
yeah. Too late. I got there. All right, I'm going to do assault. So everybody in the middle is going to attack. So that unit and this unit.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I could shoot out there with one die if I want to. But I am for sure gonna just attack the ATT again. Come on.
You have a blast.
Blast.
See if you can confirm.
Yeah, it's
Give me an AT-AT. Don't take all my AT-AT.
Please go. Get out of here, AT-AT. Dang it. Okay, then this guy is just gonna try to take out that last guy out there with one.
Nope.
Did not do it. Okay.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Time roller, good to see your button chat. Appreciate that. Both blue and green.
I'm going to play Pressing Forward. I may order 2 units of my choice. These units cannot attack, but they may move up to 2 additional hexes.
Oh, okay.
I will choose him and him, as they will go on suicide missions.
Nice.
He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the trenches.
Oh my goodness.
And this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the trenches. We have taken your trenches.
You dirty.
That's my turn.
All right, I guess. Boy, that's gonna suck. I'm gonna play this. Ready for battle.
Uh-oh.
Order all units. Order all your units. They cannot move, but can attack.
Uh-oh.
So everybody's going on attack today.
Okay.
Let's start with these ones on your
Heavies.
group there.
Okay.
So I get 2 dice.
Yep.
With that range.
Splat.
One goes out.
Okay.
We're gonna try to take out the AT-AT again.
You can't do it. That's invincible.
Do it. Oh,
You got a vehicle. See if you can confirm that vehicle.
come on. That thing is the toughest one of the group. Then I'm gonna go and blast that dude.
Okay. And you normally would get 4 dice, but because of the trenches, you only get 3.
3. Okay.
Still got one of them,
Yep,
and there's
got him
only
out.
one guy left, so you kill him,
Yep. He's
and
out.
that gets you another one of your medals.
5 medals.
You
Yeah.
got 3 of them.
Last unit is gonna attack that guy.
2 dice because he's in a
Oh,
trench.
you're right. Yep. He's out. So I get
That's
another
another
medal. Oh.
Yeah, now I gotta just. I don't know how I'm gonna destroy that one over there. I got no people left
Yeah.
over there.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
That was a good round. And I draw. Yeah. Just took that guy out. I could have won.
Okay. We are going to use Imperial Discipline. We will order all of our units. However, they each roll 1 die less.
Okay. They all get to activate, basically.
Yep, every one of them.
Nice.
So let's see. We'll start with movement. these guys are happy to have their gun in placement. These guys are just going to move forward 2.
Okay.
He's going to move forward 1. They stay. And these guys are going to move forward 1. Now, these guys, him and him can fire, but he can't because he moved 2. So they're all going to get 1 less dice.
Okay.
These guys here would normally get 3 dice. They would get 2. These guys would normally get 2. They would get 1. So I'm going to roll these guys first with their 1 dice.
Okay.
Nothing. These guys here with their 2 dice. 2 hits.
2 guys out. Oof. Got a whole lot of bodies over here.
These guys here, they would only have 1 dice minus 1. They would have 0 dice there. Here they would have 2. Minus 1 for the card is 1. Minus 1 for the trenches is 0. They have no valid targets.
Right.
So I should have moved them probably. And these guys moved, so it's just this guy who is going to get 2 dice, and he's going after the shield generator.
Yep.
I need a blast to take it out.
Okay. Come on, no blasties. No! Not as of yet.
And I draw a replacement.
Okay. I'm going to do direct from HQ. I'm going to direct 3 units of your choice. So I'm going with that one. Boy, it doesn't really matter, but that one, and this one.
Okay. And movements first.
I'm going to move here.
Okay.
In the trench. And then I will move here. And then I will move back here into the trench with these guys. Actually, I'll move 2. I can't attack with them anyways.
Okay.
And now I'm going to attack with these guys against that.
Okay, you get 3 dice. 2 possibilities to confirm.
All right, come on. Get it.
Oh!
Yes.
That is your 5th medal,
Yes.
and you are the winner.
Thank you, sir.
High five.
Yes.
All right,
Awesome.
Congratulations. And that is Battle of Hoth.
Nice. That is so fun.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, that one is I can't wait to play all the different scenarios in that one. Awesome. All right. Main camera. There we go. Yeah, the way they were encroaching, I was like, no way that's gonna happen.
The scenarios are pretty well balanced because
Yeah.
the people who built this system, they've worked with Memoir 44 for a long time.
Gotcha.
And they've got the game balance down.
Nice.
So the sides are very well balanced.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And the theme seems to come through because the AT-ATs really feel devastating weapons.
Yeah, I mean, I just had to constantly be attacking them to actually take them out. It took, I don't know how many turns or actions to be able to. Thank you, Games of Fire, for the GGs. Appreciate that. What would you say, Bones? Direct the 3 years? I did direct 3, and I finally got the last AT-AT out of there. All right, so that's it for today.